The architected body. How modern aesthetics echo Baroque sculpture. What if the plastic surgery trends dominating your feed today aren't actually new? What if they are a revival, not of medicine, but of art history? Because long before social media filters and surgical enhancements, there was another era obsessed with shaping the human form into something exaggerated, emotional, and unforgettable. That era was the Baroque, and its influence may be closer to modern beauty culture than we realize. In the 17th century, artists like Gian Lorenzo Bernini were not interested in calm perfection. They were interested in drama, emotion pushed to its limit, bodies twisted into movement, faces frozen in moments of ecstasy, tension, and spiritual intensity. Stone was not meant to be neutral. It was meant to feel alive, to feel excessive, to feel theatrical. Now fast forward to the present. The material has changed, marble has become flesh, and the sculptor has changed as well. From chisel to scalpel, from studio to surgical suite, from monument to mirror. In contemporary aesthetics, especially those shaped by social media visibility, the body is increasingly treated as something that can be designed rather than simply inherited. Contoured, lifted, smoothed, reconstructed, not always to erase identity, but often to enhance a desired visual narrative. The body becomes a project, a composition, an ongoing work of optimization. This is where the parallel to Baroque sculpture becomes striking. Bernini's figures were not subtle. They were designed to be seen from a specific angle, under specific lighting, often within carefully constructed architectural spaces. Every fold of marble fabric, every stretched muscle, every tilted head was intentional. It was not naturalism in the modern sense. It was staged reality. Modern aesthetic culture follows a similar logic. Certain facial structures become idealized. Certain proportions are repeatedly circulated as desirable. Certain contours are amplified through both digital filters and surgical trends. The result is not uniformity, but stylized exaggeration. A curated version of human form shaped by collective visual preference. In this context, the surgical suite becomes more than a medical space. It becomes a kind of studio, a site where the body is reshaped according to aesthetic expectations that are often influenced by media, trends, and algorithmic visibility. The surgeon, in this interpretation, is not just a medical professional. They are also a technician of form, a translator between biology and desire. But there is an important difference between marble and flesh. Stone is permanent. It does not feel pain. It does not age in response to expectation. The human body, however, is living material. It changes. It reacts. It carries memory. And that makes transformation far more complex than sculpture. This is where the idea of the architected body emerges. A body not simply born, but designed over time through intentional choices. Some subtle, some dramatic, some influenced by personal identity, others influenced by cultural pressure. It is not just about beauty. It is about control over appearance in a world where appearance is constantly observed. Baroque sculpture aimed to capture emotional intensity frozen in time. Modern aesthetic transformation often aims to maintain a controlled visual presence across time. Both are concerned with permanence. Both are concerned with impact. Both are shaped by the desire to be seen in a specific way. Yet the comparison also reveals a tension. Bernini's figures were expressions of spiritual and emotional extremes. Modern aesthetic modification is often driven by visibility, comparison, and digital reflection. One was about divine drama. The other is often about social perception. But both share a central idea. The body is not just biological. It is expressive material. So when we look at contemporary beauty trends through the lens of Baroque art, something interesting appears. We are not just changing how we look. We are continuing a long historical tradition of reshaping the human form to match cultural ideals. The tools have evolved, the materials have changed, but the desire remains familiar. To transform the body into something more than natural, something intentional, something constructed, something that performs meaning. And perhaps that is the most important realization. The architected body is not a new invention. It is a modern chapter in an old artistic story. A story that began in stone, and continues today in flesh.